Hey guys, this is your AI GPT consultant, and I wanted to share with you my latest tool I just created, and now I'm really feeling comfortable enough to show it. So, this is what it is, okay? This is called Token Alarms, and I'm looking at it in front of myself as I'm talking to you. But I want to first say that this entire application was created using AI. So I was able to create it using AI. And this is what came out of it. So for me, what my goal is to create utilities, create tools that solve problems. So I was trying to think to myself, what kind of tool can I make that would solve a problem for me? So for me, one of the things that I've been doing lately is creating a crypto portfolio. Now, by no means am I an expert in crypto or anything like that. If you want to see an expert in crypto, there's other channels for that. But I am very interested in it. I have been interested in it for quite some time. So I started to build this portfolio up and more so lately. So I find myself almost on a daily basis going to the popular exchanges and seeing what's going on, trying to find out what I want to do and curious about what's happening. So what I decided was, how about I create a simple tool that sends me a notification when a particular coin or token that I'm, interested in or curious about reaches certain price points. And that's where Token Alarms was created. And so, with that in mind, with that very simple pain point in mind that I had, because I kept having to go back and look and never knew when certain coins were at certain price points, because crypto is very volatile. And I just wanted to know when things were happening, but I might miss, certain prices and things like that, and I didn't want to miss them. Now, you might can do these things in regular exchanges, but I'm just not savvy enough to go in there, and I just never tried to even do that. But I thought it would be cool to create something simple and something that was mine. So that's what I did. And so this is kind of still in beta. So if you create an account here and use it, I appreciate any feedback that you would have when you use it or any ideas for features that you would have. I appreciate that. I will be happy to take that into consideration because I'm just trying to make it better. So any support that you give, I greatly appreciate it. Let me say that now. But now that we've said all that, I'm going to show you the basic functionality of this. Now, there's other things that it does, but I'm just going to show you the basic functionality of it. And as you can see here, we're on the main app page of this application. And you probably look at it and say, well, it looks like it's for mobile devices. Well, it is. I have it on a tablet or on my desktop, but it's built for mobile. So let me say this, whether you have it on your mobile device, like your iPhone, or whether you have it on your desktop, you will be able to get push notifications from this application. Okay, so either way you decide to use it, you can put it in both places, and you can get push notifications sent to you directly when these alerts are triggered, and we'll get to how you create those as well. But one thing I will say, you definitely want to put it on your mobile device. It's not a mobile app. It's not in the App Store. But if you go to tokenalarms.com and create an account, what you can do is you can turn it into what's called a PWA, all right? A progressive web application. And what does that mean? Well, it means that you can very simply take that web application and basically turn it into a mobile application by adding it to your home screen. So it's actually designed to be added to your home screen on your mobile phone and used as a mobile app, even though it's not in the App Store, right? So by all intents and purposes, it's going to do exactly what your apps will do. It has an icon. You'll be able to see the icon. You know, it's the same icon that's on the screen here. You'll be able to see it, right? But you want that installed on your phone so that you can get those push notifications to the alerts that you create. Okay, so that's the importance of that. Also, on your desktop, you can also make it an app on your desktop as well. All right, but you just want to be getting those alerts, you know, those push notification alerts sent to you directly so that you can do whatever it is you want to do. All right. So that being said, let me just show you right quick some of the things here. Now we're going to bypass all of these features here, these things that you can do. Those are just kind of extra things, but the main functionality of this is here. Okay. Okay, guys, my apologies. I had to pause real quick because I realized I didn't unlock the ability for this particular test account to be able to add tokens. And so I wanted to show you that. So I had to take a minute, get that done so that I can show you how to actually do this. So now that I've done that, we can move on. I can show you exactly what to do here. So in this case, I've added a couple tokens here so you can see what this looks like, right? So we have Ethereum here, we have Solana here. I want to refresh that, see if the price changes. Okay, nope, so it stayed the same. But I'm going to add a token here so you can see this. All right, so we click add token. And since we have some popular coins here, we're going to go with Bitcoin. Everybody knows Bitcoin. So I'm going to add that just for the sake of what we're doing here. All right. So now when you add that coin or whatever coin you want, it'll show here in the your token section. Now, while I'm at this, before I show you how to create alerts for this for yourself, I want to show you how to delete a coin because depending on what tier account you have, you can only watch so many coins at a time. So let's say you had it on Bitcoin, but you don't want to have Bitcoin anymore. You want to choose a different coin. Well, you just go to the tokens tab right here, click the tokens icon, and then it'll show you all the coins that you're currently watching. And you just click these three dots right here and you can remove the token. I'm not going to remove it now because I want to show you something here using that, but you can remove the token. Okay. And that's that. It's that simple. Okay. Let me go back to the dashboard here, scroll back down, and I'm going to create an alert with Bitcoin. Okay. Since it is at 105 at the moment, 105, 150, 22. Let me refresh that, make sure it stays the same. See if it's changed. Okay. It's at 105, 161, 39 now. All right, so let's create two alerts. So based on that price point, okay, that's the token selected, we're going to do a drop alert, okay, based on that price point. So let's try 105, 177, let's go 176, okay, 105, 176 and 0 cent. So I'm going to create an alert for that, okay, so create alert. And there you go. So you have one active alert here for this. And this might take a little bit to show up in your alerts, but to see your alerts, go to the active icon right here. Oh, as you can see, it was 2 alerts and it just changed to 3. I don't know if you saw that, but it changed to 3 alerts. So that tells me that the alert that I just created here with Bitcoin is now here in the active tab. So I'm going to click that. So there it is. Okay, so we have the active tab here. Now we have other two other alerts here that I created just messing around. I'm going to go ahead and delete those. But we have the one we just created here. Okay, so now once the price drops to this point that we created, okay, then we will see, which it looked like it may have already done so. Let me see here. You know, it's so volatile. Yeah, the alert was already triggered. So I think I was a little bit too late for you to be able to see the push notification. So I think what we'll do, I'm glad that happened actually. I am going to recreate one. And that's how volatile it is, right? Let's do it again. Because we want to give it a chance here. Oh, well, actually, it came anyway, right? So um, here's the alert, the trigger for the one we just created, okay? So it says Bitcoin dropped to that. Now, I did not see the push notification come through on this desktop. It was probably because it was too quick for it to pick it up. But as long as it has a little bit of time, it'll pick it up, okay? It had just happened exactly when I had created it or right there, so it didn't have time to do it. On your mobile device, though, it'll come through perfectly. Same thing on your desktop as well, but it would just happen so quick. I was trying to create a price point that was close to the price point that it already had. So anyway, all right. But good. You can see this though, right? So it tells you it dropped, right? It dropped to that. And now it gives you an option here that if you want, you can trade it. We have a specific exchange that we use for the trading right now. We'll probably add others. And if you want to see other trading platforms added to be able to just go straight to those exchanges, you can do that. Okay, you can go to support and add request it as a feature. But if not, the point is that and if this comes through on your phone, it'll be a push notification, and you can go to your exchange, whatever one you want to, and do what you want to do. All right. So that was an alert created for when it dropped. Right. Let me refresh it again, see where it's at now. So it's at 105,229. Okay. So let me go ahead and create another one. And instead of a price drop, we're going to do a price rise alert based on this price point here. So it's at 105,230 right now. So we're going to go 105. Oh, I better not make it too close. Let's go 290. Okay. 105,290. Well, I said that's not close. Let's go 105,390. Okay. And 0 cent. I'm going to create that alert. Okay. So now we have, again, you see that where it said active alert. Now we have an active alert. Okay. And when we click active, there we go. So there's a price rise of 105,390. So if it goes to this, you'll get, at this point, I think that's, a price point where there's enough time now to where it could create the push notification, even on your desktop. Okay. But if you have any issue with that and something happens where you're not getting the push notification, let me know. Okay. In support, and we'll make sure we get that ironed out. Okay. So just keep a track on it. But we have that now. And you notice I click the history icon here, and the history icon shows what we did already. Okay, so this was an alert that we already had. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of there. I just deleted it. I'm gonna go back to the dashboard, and I'll go back in one more time. Well, before I do that, let me just refresh it, see where it's at. So 105, 175, okay. And we're gonna do a price drop. So 105, want us to go 104, 500, okay, and 90 cent. I don't know. We're gonna drop it down some, okay. I'm gonna create that alert for a price drop. All right, now, as you can see, we did that. We have 2 alerts active for this coin, and when I did that, it showed an active pop up here. Let's go ahead and look at that. Okay, so it's taking it a second for it to pop up on the active. It will take it a second to pop up. So we'll just keep it there. It is. You see, as I'm talking, it popped up. So just give it a few seconds. So if you don't see it right away, I'm glad you know, showed you this. If you don't see it right away, just give it a few seconds and it'll pop up. Okay, it'll be there. But there it is. So the price drop, if it goes underneath 104 590 cents, then it will send a notification to you, whether you're on the progressive web app on your phone, if you're on that version, or if you're on the desktop version. Either one is going to show you. All right. And so that's really the main functionality of it. I'll do some videos where I show you the mobile device. I'll take videos from my mobile device too, so you can see it. But just wanted to show you. Okay, I created this again using AI and completely. And I have to say, I think it's very, very cool. And I want to continue to develop this application, make it, make it a nice application. I've put a lot into, different aspects of it, and we're going to see how far we can go with it. But I've been working on it constantly for the last like month or so, and this is where we are. But I will continue to add to it, to the security of it. I put a lot into the security recently, and everything else. But again, this is in beta. So if you join this, just know it's in beta. Maybe a bug or two in here that you might come across. If it is, please, all you got to do is let me know. And that actually helps me. I get to look at it and get to fix it. All right. And you're helping to build something here. And I certainly, for those who join, I will certainly not only be thankful, but I can assure you that you will benefit the most by joining now, because whatever it is we do, it will be the people who join in this beta phase here that will benefit the most. I'm going to ensure you that I will make sure that you benefit the most. So, I appreciate, I really appreciate the support that you guys would be willing to give. But really, that's the main aspect of this. And like I said, there's a few more things that you can do with this. It's nothing really major, but we'll get into that in other videos. I just wanted to keep this simple, and that was the point of this app, to keep it simple. The main thing is you getting notified when something happens that you want to know about, so that you don't miss out on an opportunity, or that you don't lose a bunch of money. Okay. And again, I like the fact that you can put this right on your phone, and those alerts, those push notifications come right to your phone at any time, and you can look, see it, and then you can go deal with it however you want to. Okay. Again, you can trade from it. And also, I will say this too while we're at it. I created this section here with the latest crypto news, but I am also, which is not here right now, but if if you're in a crypto space and you want to sponsor whatever it is your company is about, feel free to reach out as well, and certainly we can have a sponsored link for you there, to put up here with these news items. So I just want to put that out there. I do have the ability to add to this, so that if you have like a newsletter, or if you have a different type of technology, and you want to kind of, advertise that, then certainly we can do that. Okay. So anyway, that's all I have for you now. I appreciate you hanging around, checking this out. And if you want to, try it out for free, you can. You go to tokenalarms.com and create a free account, or create one of the paid accounts, a basic or a pro account. And like I said earlier, if you start a paid account, you're not charged right away. You get 7 days to play with it, and then it will be charged. And we take crypto payments. Okay, so we're keeping it true to what we're doing here. So it won't be a fiat payment, it'll be a crypto payment, and it will be the equivalent of $5 or $10 in whatever payment method you decide to go with as far as your crypto coin. So it'll be the equivalent of $5 or $10. So it's really nothing, especially if you're investing money in this space, and you're creating portfolios and you don't want to lose a bunch of money. You know, that $5 or $10, as it is right now, that could go up, but that $5 or $10 is saving you a bunch of money either way. So it's a win-win. Okay. So anyway, I am the AI chat GPT consultant. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you on the next video. All right. Peace.